Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name's Jake. I'm who you have to look at for this whole thing, so we'll try to keep this camera turned the other direction as much as we can. Basically, this channel is going to be mostly related to, anything automotive, cars, diesel pickups, things of that nature. So, without further ado, let's get to the star of this show. This is my 1992 Dodge W250. That's going to be the main focus of this channel. Got a lot of goals for this. We've got a lot of plans for it. So let's go over some plans on this rig. First off, I just bought this last week. I made it the number one thing here. Numero uno on the old list. I just bought this last week. Drove it 5.5 hours home. And next day ran something over, drove the tire flat, ruined the tire. So the biggest thing we have to decide on this rig though is what are we gonna do with it? I know I've got a plan in my head, but you guys let me know what you think. In my head, I think we pull the blocks out of the rear, drop the ass end of it to match the front. I want to keep the pawpaw look. I want this thing to look like, when you roll up to a stoplight, I want it to look like somebody's meemaw might be in the passenger seat going to church. Paint the roof. There's really not a lot of rust on this rig. About the only big spot that I've really found, not even a big spot, right there in them rockers. So I have some rockers in the shop. Sorry, Gavin. I have some rockers in the shop, and I might just cut that spot out, try it again. But plans for this truck, I think it needs to look like somebody's pawpaw and mawmaw might be just sitting at the stoplight next to you. But you might just have to hit up good buddy Gavin on how to turn the wick up a little bit so it'll pass somebody. I think plans for this truck ought to be get it running, driving, licensed. Get it right. Get it where it does everything good. Get the AC working. I'm sweating. I'm fat. It's hot out here in Missouri. After that, we get it looking right. Get some white letter tires on it. We need to find another front hubcap for it, which I know where one's sitting at. Has been sitting for about 25 years since the original owner took them off. Paint our roof. Get some bumpers and clear coat this whole truck, because the paint's in pretty good shape, but it needs to shine. After we get it driving right, looking right, then we can focus on getting it running right. This is an automatic truck. This has got an A518 in it, 1992. This is an intercooled 12 valve. Made a mean 160 horse. Odometer quit at 299 something, so made a mean 160 horse a hot minute ago. And that was fine for that A518 back then. A518 is a 3-speed with an overdrive, but it's no lockup. So basically any amount of power you put to this thing, it ain't making it to the ground. It would be what you call a slush box, and not even a well-shifting slush box. It is a non-shifting thing. You got to floor it to get it to shift into third and overdrive. It needs the bands adjusted terribly. So I think we're going to build this thing in stages. We're going to kind of do the little stuff first. The pump work, the kind of freebie stuff. We're going to get a draggy. That's going to be the best way to keep track of this stuff, I think. I don't have a dyno. There's not really one local to me. I live in BFE. But I think we'll get a draggy. We'll just see what it does. Bone stock sitting here. And if I had to guess, that's going to be a big number. But this truck is as bare bones factory as it gets. Somebody has replaced the downpipe, but just with a factory style, just a replacement. So I don't know if it rusted out or not. It's kind of nice, actually. It's quiet. As you can see, somebody has clearly been in the pre-boost fuel. And it's really hard to see. But that tamper cap is still on top of the power screw. So I don't think this thing has been messed with, which is kind of hard to find these days, to find a old 12 valve that hasn't been messed with yet. So naturally, we'd probably better mess with it, you know, get it all messed up. But that's the truck, guys. We've got plans. We're going to try to do these in stages. That way we can kind of see what differences things make as you go. You know, I'd like to start off stock, then just, you know, whatever free pump stuff we can do. You know, but then we're probably going to break into it. We're probably going to do governor springs, fuel pin, that sort of thing. And then I'm assuming, like everything else, it'll probably snowball from there. But so follow along if you want to see that. And go ahead and subscribe so you can see when new videos come out. And because it helps the channel and lets me know that you're interested in any of this. Sorry guys, I told you it was bone stock. Somebody has drilled power holes in our airbox. I say drilled, it looks like they gnawed them off with their teeth. Or maybe a rusty pocket knife or something. So it was 160 horse. It's probably, you know, 300 now. Yeah guys, so that's the plan for the channel. This right here is the plan for the channel. This truck needs a name, so drop me a name in the comments, because we are in the market for a good name for a white and silver first gen. So that's the plan for the channel. Follow along if you want to see it. We'll kind of go from there. See ya.